Alright, what is up, everybody? Disney Lorcana Chapter 2, Rise of the Floodborn, dropped in select stores today, and I was just so fortunate to be able to pick some stuff up. So as you know, Disney Lorcana is the new trading card game and that just came out, and yeah, it was so popular that it sold out pretty quickly. At least Chapter 1 did. So just to show you, this is the box for the first chapter of Lorcana. Pretty nice deck box, if I do say so myself. Pretty dope. But this is my brother's. This isn't even mine. But these are the new boxes that just came out from my local card shop. Check this out. That's pretty sick. Mulan is on the cover of this one, and Sisu is on the cover of this one. This one is probably going to be one of my favorites. Some of the sides you can kind of see a little bit. Other accessories that are going to be coming out. You got this Beast playmat right here, and then of course the Honey Wizard Winnie the Pooh right here. These are some of the other ones that are coming out. So these are the deck boxes, but we're not trying to worry about these right now. This is what we're trying to look at. So this is the box for the new Rise of the Floodborn Disney Lorcana. This is Steel and Amethyst, and the other one that came out was Amber and Sapphire. I tried to look for the red and green ones, but nobody was able to have it. The cool thing about this is that if you look on the side, you can see the deck list. So if you guys want to see that just for a second, go ahead and read that. It's pretty sick. You got 2 Bashfuls, Christopher Robin, 2 Docs, 2 Dopies, 3 Gastons, a Grand Duke, 3 Grumpies, 2 Happies, 2 LeFous. So I'm already thinking this is going to have a lot of the 7 Dwarves. I think it has all of the 7 Dwarves, actually. You have 3 Sleepies, 3 Sneezies, 2 Snow Whites, a Queen, which I'm thinking is going to be this one. It's going to be the shiny that's going to be in this box. You got a action card, Painting the Roses Red, Belle, Inventive Engineer, Cruella de Vil, another Gaston, Hiram Flaversham. This is the guy from Great Mouse Detective. You got 2 Judy Hopps. You got 3 Owls, 2 Phils. You got a Knock from Frozen 2. Winnie the Pooh. Got 4 Dozen Eggs, which I'm thinking is from the song Gaston, this guy. 2 Launches, I don't know what that is. 2 Fang Crossbows, a Gumbo Pot, and a Popsicle from Zootopia. All right, without further ado, I'm excited, so let's already open this guy up. This is already, again, a ready-to-play deck, a ready-made deck, so you can immediately open this, go right into play with it. Again, just as a reminder, this is going to be Amber and Sapphire, or Yellow and Blue. Some of the names are very, very fancy. I'm not going to be able to remember all the fancy names for it. All right, here we go. Ooh, all right, nothing else left in that box, but this is what it comes in. Already, this is going to be those cards that were on the side deck, but then here is the booster pack that comes with each booster or starter deck. You also have the trading card rules of Lorcana, and it comes, this is pretty much duplicate of chapter 1. Doesn't look any different. At least I don't think it is. Yeah, I think this might be exactly the same. I'll need to recheck with that. Oh, this is kind of new. Oh, it might be new, actually. So, if you're already looking at this, obviously there's a lot more ink. It has a lot more ink theming on the sheets. This is a playmat, just the standard paper one, where deck goes here, discard, inkwell, and cards in play. So this is actually really interesting. This is already a new theming. Same goes for the damage hit point tokens and the lore counter here. A lot of it is darker in color. I don't know if I have the other ones. I don't know if I have the other tokens to kind of show you in comparison, but put those to the side for right now. Put this to the side for right now. Let's get this started. Open this up. I'm already excited. I wish I could have gotten the red ones though, because I definitely wanted to play more of the Raya deck All right, right off the bat, we got a shiny Queen, Commanding Presence, Floodborn. Villain Queen, 4 attack points, 3 defense. This is a shift card, so what that means is that if you just pay 2 of the ink, put this on any character named Evil Queen, or just the Queen in this case, you're able to play this card, which is a lot more powerful. Whenever this character quests, chosen opposing character gets -4 attack this turn, and any chosen character gets +4 attack this turn, so that's pretty impressive. I got to treat this card nice because, again, it's very shiny. All right, we have right here Gaston, Intellectual Powerhouse, another shift card. So this is another Floodborn. In fact, that's the whole theme for Chapter 2, Rise of the Floodborn. I think all Floodborn characters are shift players or played. Whenever I play this character, look at the top 3 cards on my deck, put 1 into your hand, put the rest on the bottom of the deck in any order. All right, so that's going to become very, very helpful. Here is one of the 7 dwarves. You got Bashful here. 3 lore, that's a lot, actually. You can earn 3 lore with every quest. This character can't quest unless you have another 7 dwarves character in play. Oh, wow. Okay. We got another Bashful here, so we'll just put it right here as well. We got a Christopher Robin Adventurer. Always be together. 2 lore right there in the corner. You got 2 attack points, 6 defense. So this dude is a tank, but cost is 6, so that's a lot. Whenever you ready this character, if you have 2 or more characters in play, gain 2 lore. Nice. Here's another 7 dwarves. Doc, leader of the 7 dwarves. Whenever this character quests, you may play 1 ink less for the next character you play this turn. That's impressive. Comes with 2 lore as well, so it's amazing. Got Dopey. Oh, I love the art for this already. Dopey coming in, 3 ink, 2 attack, 2 defense. When this character is banished, your other 7 dwarves characters get +2 attack until the start of your next turn. That's awesome. He looks so adorable. One thing that I definitely love about the Lorcana card game, just in general, is definitely the art. That's awesome. We've got another Dopey. So we'll just put this over here. Wow, this one's impressive. We got Gaston, Baritone Bully. 3 attack, 3 defense. This character sings, so you can sing a song with this character. In fact, if you look at that bottom quote, no one sings like Gaston. Only comes with 1 lore. Cost is 3. All right, next card. It's another Baritone Bully. So we'll just put you over here, and another Baritone Bully. All right, here we go. We've got a Grand Duke, Advisor to the King, 2 ink cost, 2 attack, 2 defense. Your Prince, Princess, King, and Queen characters get +1 attack points. So obviously this is an ally generally geared towards your deck, which have a lot of royalty-themed characters. Oh, we got Grumpy up next. Your other 7 dwarves characters get +1 attack. So if you want to run a deck with just all 7 dwarves characters, they really make that possible, along with the synergy that you have with your other 7 dwarves characters. I wouldn't be surprised to see this in league play or tournament play a lot, just having the 7 dwarves characters in play. Here we have another Grumpy, again, 3 attack, 4 defense, 4 inkwell cost. Put that over here. Another one. Put this guy right here. Oh, here we go. Happy. 3 attack, 5 defense, 5 cost. Whenever this character quests, you may add their attack to another chosen character's attack this turn. So, put this over here. Got another Happy. Okay, interestingly, I just now noticed this. So, one thing that you got to know about this card, LeFou, this specific card here, is actually a Chapter 1 card. You could see it by the reference in the corner here, which just says 1. Now this, Happy, for instance, is actually a Chapter 2 card, signaled by the 2 in the corner. But I find it very interesting that a Chapter 1 card is finding its way into the deck of a Rise of the Floodborn. So this is interesting. Put this right here. Another one, again, from Chapter 1. Here we go. You got Sleepy, nodding off. This character enters enters play. Wait, hold on. This character enters play exerted. Oh, got it. So when you play this card, you pay the 2 ink. He's gonna have 2 attack, 3 defense, 2 lore, which is very impressive. But when you play him, he's gonna come in exerted like that. Available for attack on the enemy's turn. So put that here. Another sleepy. Another sleepy. Sneezy. Very allergic. 2 cost points. 1 attack point, but 4 defense. Whenever you play this character or another 7 Dwarves character, you may give chosen character -1 lore this turn, or 1 attack point this turn. One thing that I'm noticing now about all of these 7 Dwarves characters, all of these 7 Dwarves cards, is that if you decide to play this in a deck, I can definitely see this being played in a way where you just keep increasing the amount of Dwarves on the board. But with the remaining ink that you've garnered over the past couple turns, you can just keep playing Dwarves every which way, and just by sheer numbers alone, just keep racking up that lore because of it. So we got Sneezy, got another Sneezy, yet another Sneezy. Oh, finally, here we go. We got a princess. We got Snow White, Lost in the Forest. 2 cost to play, 2 attack, 3 defense. When you play this character, remove up to 2 damage from chosen character. That would come in handy a lot. So, again, love the art on this. Beautiful art. We'll just put that here. Got another Snow White. Boom. Okay, so here we have a queen from Regal Monarch. Just 1 cost to play, 2 attack, 2 defense, only 1 lore. Might not seem like much, but again, when you play that queen along with the Floodborn queen, then it becomes very, very useful, especially when she's a 5 ink cost kind of character. When you only have to pay 2 ink to then upgrade this card into commanding presence, it comes in handy. It comes very useful in future turns when you're playing against somebody. So we got that queen here. Got another queen. Don't question her. Don't doubt her. And above all, don't disobey her. So we'll put that here. Another queen. Here we have a first glimpse of some Wonderland cards of Chapter 2. Painting the Roses Red is a song, so much like an action. But here's what's interesting. This bears both the action classification as well as song. Don't really know what that means in play, so that's very interesting. But you can up to 2 chosen characters, get -1 attack this turn, and you draw a card. It's very interesting. Got another card here. Same thing. Once again, another Chapter 1 card making an appearance. Belle, Inventive Engineer. 3 ink cost, 2 attack, 3 defense. Interesting. This is definitely a new card right here. Cruella de Vil, Fashionable Cruiser. 2 ink cost, 3 attack, 2 defense. During your turn, this character gains evasive. They can challenge characters with evasive, but I'm guessing that this evasive effect doesn't last throughout your future turns, which is okay. Then you got 1 lore you can earn with this Cruella. So if you notice, we've now entered the blue colors. All of these ones that are on the board here so far, aside from this Gaston, have been yellow. The 7 Dwarfs have been yellow, and so have the Snow Whites. But now we've officially entered all of the blue cards that we'll be getting within this new deck. So we got Cruella de Vil. Hiram Flaversham is a character from Disney's Great Mouse Detective. He has the classification of Toy Maker here, or Inventor. 4 ink cost, 1 attack, 6 defense. When you play this character and whenever he quests, you may banish 1 of your items to draw 2 cards. That's very interesting. So you're going to need some items on the board if you want to use this to his full potential. Right here, the quote says, his creations are even more wondrous with the Illuminary's resources at his fingertips. So one thing that I've definitely heard about the new Rise of the Floodborn Chapter 2 saga is that it is a lot more narrative driven. It has a lot more to tell about the story of Lorcana as a whole. So this might be a huge hint as to what's actually going on. Judy Hopps, 2 lore, 3 ink, 2 attack, 3 defense. Don't call me cute. Whenever you play this character, banish a chosen item. Its player draws a card. So you can use this on yourself if you want to, or on the enemy. I get to the bottom of what happened with that locked lore book. You can count on me. So once again, this card hints at a deeper story told within Lorcana. Optimistic Officer. Once again, the art is very impressive. We got another Judy Hopps. We got Owl, Winnie the Pooh, Chronological Lecturer, is what it's called. 1 attack, 1 ink. You got 2 attack, 2 defense, 1 lore you can earn whenever this character quests. Very interesting. Got another Owl Lecturer. Got another Owl Lecturer. We got Philatides. Okay, so Phil here is another... Hold on. Camera focus. There we go. There it is. Phil is another Series 1 kind of character from Chapter 1. Play support. Got to be the best to train the best, and I train the best. This one came from Chapter 1. But once again, a lot of Chapter 1 cards making a reappearance, which I find interesting. Here is definitely a new card, though. The Knock, Water Spirit, from Frozen 2. 4 ink cost, 4 attack, 3 defense. Has the ability of Ward. Opponents can't choose this character except challenge. You got 1 little lore there in the corner. So you got another Knock in this set. And another Knock, so I think we have 3 water spirits. Whoa, this one's kind of cool. Winnie the Pooh. You got 3 ink cost, 2 attack, 3 defense, having a think. Already, just by the art, I already know that this character has a lot in terms of the lore surrounding Disney Lorcana. Whenever this character quests, put a card from your hand into your inkwell face down. So definitely, he helps when you need to garner a lot of ink really quickly, a lot of resources very quickly. So that is Winnie the Pooh. There's only 1 of them. That's interesting. You got 4 Dozen Eggs, which is a song, action song, another action song. No doubt coming from Beauty and the Beast's Gaston song. Your characters gain resist +2 until the start of your next turn, so damage dealt to them is reduced by 2. That is a feature that we did not see in the first chapter of Disney Lorcana. You got another 4 Dozen Eggs. We got Launch. Okay, this is an action card. Banish chosen item of yours to deal 5 damage to chosen character. Interestingly, I have no idea what movie this is from, because this artwork here of the crossbow itself looks very similar to Beauty and the Beast. It could be Great Mouse Detective. However, it's firing a coconut, which is very reminiscent of Moana. So I don't know what movie this is from. All I do know is that it costs 3 ink, and it is not inkable. You cannot use this as a resource. We got another launch card here. And a Fang Crossbow. Fang Crossbow coming in from Raya, The Last Dragon, a featured movie that is entering Disney Lorcana Chapter 2. This is an item, 3 costs for ink. If you exert this card for 2 ink, a chosen character gets -2 attack points this turn. If you banish this item, you can also banish a chosen dragon character, on another team, I'm guessing. This also has, one thing I love about Lorcana is that not only do the cards have very special effects, but they have very special effects that reference their uses in the actual movies and stories they come from. Obviously, Fang Crossbow is referencing when, what is her name? Namari uses a crossbow to kill Sisu. If you haven't seen Raya and the Last Dragon, I'm sorry. Spoilers on that. Got another Fang Crossbow here. And a Gumbo Pot coming in from No doubt, Princess and the Frog. It's the item card. Best I've ever tasted. It costs 2 ink to play. Remove a damage each from up to two chosen characters. Remove 1 damage each. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so you can remove a damage from 2 characters. That's kind of cool. A gift this special just got to be shared. Yeah. Again, once again, these cards are referencing the kind of thing that they were representing in the movie, which I find very interesting. You got another gumbo pot there. And a popsicle from Zootopia. Hold on, let the camera focus. There we go. It's an item card from Zootopia. Only 1 cost to play. When you play this item, you may draw a card. Banish this item. Remove up to 2 damage from a chosen character. So, once again, very useful for only one cost. You got another popsicle and another popsicle. Okay, so these are it for the first deck box. Once again, this is Disney Lorcana Rise of the Floodborn starter deck for Amber and Sapphire. Not a bad way to finish off, but now, what I find very, very interesting and what I'm excited is for these booster packs, which come with 12 additional game cards. I love this artwork, by the way. So yeah, let's get it open. See what other cards there are beyond the Amber and the Sapphire. Okay, here we go. Oh. So first off, I'm going to start with the back card. Ooh, okay, so each of the Disney Lorcana cards in Chapter 1 had concept art of Mickey. Each booster pack had those. They just used it as like a little back card or whatever. But it looks like this time it'll be Minnie. But I just did this so that way not only do I get to show you that, explain that, but also to reveal these will be the booster pack cards. Ready? Let's do it. All right, we got Happy. I'm just going to put Happy with the other Happy. Where'd he go? Right here. Just going to put Happy here. Whoa. Okay, Jiminy Cricket. 2 ink, 1 attack, and 2 defense. Evasive characters, though. That's very interesting and very powerful for a low-cost character like this. So early in the game, you can definitely use that to your advantage. When you play this character, if you have a character named Pinocchio in play, draw a card. Once again, a very useful skill. So I'm going to need a separate place. Let's just put all of our decks, or all of the new cards we get right here. Here we go. Ready? All right. This is a card that I actually wanted to be able to get. Is a Mulan, Soldier in Training. 4 ink cost, but uninkable, so you cannot use this as a resource card. But she has 4 attack, 3 defense, and their character gets rush. So this character can challenge the turn that they're played. 1 lore. So again, a very useful card if you're running a red deck. Donald Duck, Sleepwalker. This is a funny card. Oops, sorry. This is a funny card. 3 cost for ink. 0 attack, but a 5 defense. So very powerful in terms of defense. When you play an action, this character gets +2 attack this turn. Only 1 ink. Here we go. Next card. Basil of Baker Street. All right. So if you already noticed, and I've already referenced this a couple times, Rise of the Floodborn, Chapter 2 of Disney Lorcana gets the, basically will have a lot of the lore be explained in terms of the story of Disney Lorcana. And so the crazy thing about that is, as you can even see in this image of the art, it looks like Basil is investigating the great luminary. And even the quote, look at this. There is no question something is afoot in the great illuminary. So there's definitely a bigger story going on that I'm sure Disney will be able to let us know later on. But it has 4 cost ink, and 3 attack, 4 defense, and 2 lore right here. That is Basil perceptive investigator. Okay, we got a storm. Let the storm rage on. No doubt a song coming in from Let It Go. A character with cost 3 or more can sing this song for free, or you can spend 3 ink to sing this song. Deal 2 damage to a chosen character and then draw a card. Once again, the cold never bothered me anyway. Just to let you know that this indeed is from the song Let It Go. I find it very interesting though, considering Let It Go is also another song card that's in Chapter 1 of Disney Lorcana. Here we have Nick Wilde, Wily Fox from Zootopia. 4 attack, I'm sorry, I keep making that mistake. We got 4 cost ink. We got 2 attack, 4 defense. When you play this character, return an item named Popsicle from your discard into your hand. And it has 2 lore. For those of you who just joined in, this is the card that we got earlier in our starter deck. So if you use these 2 cards together, that would be very helpful. So once again, to remind people, the Popsicle abilities, when you play this item, you may draw a card, banish this item, remove up to 2 damage from a chosen character. That's what this does. And then the crazy cool thing about Nick is that you can go into your discard after you've used it and bring that card back, so you get to draw another card or heal whatever. So that's a very powerful card right here. Pinocchio, this will definitely come in handy with our Jimmy Cricket card. We got Pinocchio, cost is 2, 1 attack, 1 defense, so kind of on the weaker side in terms of actual combat mechanics. However, let's see if his abilities give him a little bit more of a boost. When you play this character, exert chosen opposing character. Okay, so that might actually be helpful in the long run. He only has 1 ink right here, but that's very interesting. So you can use this card to exert a character for it to attack. We got Nana. We got Nana from Peter Pan. That's very interesting. I didn't know that Nana was going to be making an appearance in the game, but that's pretty cool. 2 attack. I'm sorry, I keep making that mistake. 2 ink cost, 1 attack, 3 defense. Whenever you play a Floodborn character, remove all damage from a chosen character. That is a very, very powerful ability. So that's Nana from Peter Pan. We got Pete, the classic Disney villain, coming in with 5 ink cost, 3 attack, 4 defense. He's bad guy Pete, villain. But he has ward on him, which means that opponents can't choose this character except the challenge. This ability is very, very, very powerful. And also, whenever you play an action, this character gets +2 attack this turn. So if you play an action card, gets boosted up to 5 attack points. While this character has 7 attack or more, he gets +2 lore. That can also come in handy considering he has 2 lore already loaded up in him. So that's interesting. Wow, this is a beautiful card right here. Tiana, Celebrating Princess. Looks like she's a Mardi Gras queen. She's Dreamborn. 4 cost and is not inkable, unfortunately. However, she only has 1 attack and 4 defense, but you get resist +2. Damage dealt to this character is reduced by 2. While this character is exerted and you have no cards in your hand, opponents can't play actions. Interesting. Okay. Oh wow. This is interesting. It's a shiny card from purple, looks like. 4. It's an uninkable card. 4 ink cost. Binding Contract, probably from Little Mermaid, judging from all of this. Exert one of your characters to exert a chosen character. Interesting. So you can exert one of your characters to exert, say, a powerful, high lore counted opponent card, basically making them vulnerable for attack. So this is a very powerful card. This is interesting. Okay. So we're gonna toss this out. We're gonna keep moving it, keep pressing on. Let's cover this guy up. Put this to the side for right now. While I'm at it, let's just keep going through some of these other, clean up all of, I'm gonna leave it actually. While we're at it, let's go through some of these other booster packs we got, because I got a couple of them, people. Got a couple of them. Let me see how much we all got. So we got Raya, Evil Queen, Raya, We got the Beast. I just opened one of those, but we got one of those guys too. We got Evil Queen once again. I think I got 6 of these. Got a Beast. All right, let's get to opening these. Put them right here. Here we go. Start off with another Beast. I already got to start fixing up my binder from Disney Lorcana Chapter 1. Oh, don't want to peek out too soon. But I got to start fixing up my binder so I can put all of these cards into it. All right, once again, you got the mini cover art. Ready? All right, we got a Elsa, gloves off, challenge. Oh, I like how as soon as I pulled out an Elsa, my music starts playing Let It Go. 4 cost for ink, 3 attack, 4 defense, and challenger. While this character is challenging, this character gets 3 attack points, turning this into 6. I find it interesting, once again, you have a hint into the greater story of Lorcana with the quote on the bottom. The power of ice may not stop the flood, but it will help protect Lorcana. Interesting. The artwork of Princess Elsa here comes from Frozen 2. All right, on to the next card. Ooh, we got a Lady Tremaine, overbearing matriarch. Cost 2 to play, non-inkable, not usable for your resources, but 2 attack, 2 defense. When you play this character, each opponent with more lore than you loses a lore, so that will definitely come in handy. We also got 1 ink on this card. Next card. We got Verana, the Fang Chief from Raya and the Last Dragon. Very powerful card. Very powerful card, actually, and now that I'm looking at it. Cost is 5, but let's pay attention to the attack points and the defense points, people. You got 5 attack, 5 defense. That is a tank right there. You got 2 lore as well, so that's not bad in terms of the actual lore count. Not bad at all. All right, the next card. Jasmine, Heir of Agrabah. 1 cost, but it's inkable, so if you don't want to, use that card, you could just ink it, use it as a resource. But it also comes with 1 attack, 2 defense. When you play this character, remove up to 1 damage from a chosen character of yours. So a lot of the blue cards in Chapter 2 of Lorcana, specifically the Princess deck, or the Princess characters, I should say, seem to be geared towards healing. Here we go, next card. Whoa, okay, this is a cool card. Mulan, Free Spirit, cost 3, but 2 attack, 3 defense. Support. Whenever this character quests, add their attack points to another chosen character's attack this turn. 2 lore here. That's very impressive. But just look at that art. That art is absolutely stunning. That's amazing. All right, moving on. Whoa. Jafar, Royal Vizier. True villain status. 2 ink cost, 3 attack, 2 defense. During your turn, this character gains evasive, which means they can challenge a character with evasive. So that means that if it's exerted, you can't really attack anybody. However, if it's exerted, doesn't have evasive. However, when it's ready up, you can attack evasive characters. So very powerful ability. Next card, Pain from Hercules, Underworld Imp. 2 ink cost, 1 attack, 4 defense. While this character has 5 attack or more, he gets +2 lore. He only has 1 right now. So I'm trying to figure out how he might be able to get 5 attack points or more when he's only at 1. But if you're building a deck, wow, major voice crack. Excuse me. While you're building a deck, you can figure out how to get him up to 5 attack. Oh, you got a little quote from Hades. Get a move on. I'm a busy god. Lots to do. Meetings, curses, little light scheming. Nice. All right, next card. Another binding contract. So earlier in the last booster pack, we were able to get a shiny version of this card. So it's going to be interesting to get 2 of these. We got Caterpillar from Wonderland. So if you want to use a Wonderland deck, this would definitely be into your hand, because check this out. 3 ink cost. 1 attack, 3 defense, but that's not where his strength lies. 3 lore. For those of you who don't know, in Disney Lorcana, the point of the game is to garner 20 lore as quickly as you possibly can, and this character gains 3 of that. So in a couple turns, a lot can come from this character. So amazing art as always. Gonna put this to the side. And Merlin, we got Shapeshifter, 4 cost of ink, 1 attack, 5 defense. Whenever one of your other characters is returned to your hand from play, this character gets +1 lore this turn. So he's at 1, but say you have you have another Merlin animal card, because those do exist, and you put it back in your hand, he gets another lore on here. So very useful. Another card. Oh, we got another Basil of Baker Street card, but this time this one's labeled Great Mouse Detective, and it is a Floodborn card. This one usually will cost you 6 ink with a 3 defense and 4 in attack, but you can shift it for 1 ink less for 5 if you play it on top of another Basil card. Let me see if I can find it. We had another Basil card here a second ago. See if I can find it real quick. So if you play, let's say, right here. Say if you play this Basil card, already is on the board. Use 5 of your ink to then just play this card on top of it for free. So you don't have to wait. There's no summoning sickness or anything. You just play it on there. He's already good to go. And the crazy thing about it, he has 3 lore. Once again, 3 lore. Very powerful, very fast. If you use shift to play this character, you may draw 2 cards when he enters play. So that's another reason to use him on top of the original Basil that I just showed you. Very powerful indeed. Oh my gosh. This card is sick. Shiny card, Jafar Dreadnought, Sorcerer card, 4 ink, 4 ink cost, 3, oh no, I gotta let you see it. Focus up, there we go. 4 cost, 3 attack, 4 defense. Amazing artwork, amazing. Looks like a mechanized Jafar in his snake form. Kind of like a Mecha Godzilla, but a snake. So sick. 4 ink cost is not that expensive either. So that's pretty cool. But once again, if you want to shift it, just pay 2 ink to shift. During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, draw a card. So amazing card to have in your deck. Come on, focus up. There we go. Amazing card to have in your deck. 1 ink, but still really, really powerful if you have a Jafar in your deck, a couple of Jafars in your deck. Awesome. We'll put that here for right now. See if we can fix this real quick. Amazing card, once again. Really just want to highlight that art, because all of these arts that are in Disney Lorcana, the cards themselves are absolutely stunning. So, moving on. Let's get another booster pack going. Put all of our, trying to get organized, people. Right here. This will be where we put our opened booster packs. So this one, we've been opening some beasts. This is the first Queen of Hearts that I'll be opening today. Whoa. Okay. Here we go. So, put that in front so that way we get the whole reveal and it's very stunning. So here we go. We got a Cusco card. Let's go. Cusco coming in with 2 ink cost. It looks like in the artwork he's wearing Pacha's, what do you call that word? What is that called? It's poncho, my bad. I forgot what it was called. If you look in the background, I think you can even see Yzma and Kronk with the backpack tent thing walking his way. So he's probably just hiding out in the forest. That's kind of cool. But he's a king classification. So that's interesting. He's got 1 attack, 2 defense. Whenever this character is banished, you draw a card. That's interesting. So I find it funny because even the quote seems to hint that he paused the screen. You know how we can pause the screen in the movie? It says, so there I was, perfectly in control of the situation. He's going to come up with his Sharpie and just draw all over this card. I really hope not, because once again, artwork is absolutely stunning. Let's put this over here. We got Peter Pan's dagger as an item. It looks like it's just stuck in a sail from Captain Hook's ship. Costs 2 to play. Item card, but your characters with evasive get +1 attack. So, once again, just to look at the lore of this card, like so much other lore, Peter Pan's dagger was safe in the Great Illuminary until the Flood. So, in terms of the greater story of Disney Lorcana, something happens that not only causes a lot of the Floodborn to be born, but also causes a lot of problems. Even if you look at this picture very closely, it looks like something is happening where there's shattered wood along the edges of the artwork. I don't know, like even when you're looking at it, everything seems to be in a swirl as if there's like a storm or something happening. So this even looks like, if you think about it, if you want to reference like Marvel, say, this is like seeing Thor's hammer just drop out of nowhere. You gotta wonder, okay, here's the legendary weapon. What happened to Thor? What happened to Peter Pan? Going into the next card. The Enchantress from Beauty and the Beast. Unexpected Judge. Oh, this is the artwork from the beginning of the movie. Well, I think it's supposed to be very reminiscent of that anyways. You have 2 ink cost. 1 attack, 1 defense. While being challenged, this character gets +2 attack points. Comes with 2 lore, so already very powerful card for only low cost. We got Duke Weaselton, voiced by the legendary Alan Tudyk, character from Zootopia. 2 ink cost, 1 attack, 2 defense. He gets ward. Opponents can't choose this character except to challenge, and he has 2 lore that you can earn from him. Moving on. We got another Mulan Free Spirit, so that's awesome. We got a Donald card, 5 attack. I keep making that mistake. I am so sorry. 5 ink cost. We got 6 attack and 5 defense. Absolutely tank of a character if you want to use him in a gray, say, control or combat kind of mechanic. So, once again, if you look at this, you go ahead, Minnie. I'm going to see if there's only lore. Oh, any lore over here. Oh, because I can see a mini deep sea diver is right here as well. But I can't exactly hear Donald saying this in the voice that he has, which I think would be funny. Very, very funny. Also comes with only 1 lore. So if you quest this character, he only gets 1 lore of it. So obviously he's supposed to be used more as a combat mechanic. So here we go. Next card. Cheshire Cat, once again referencing that Wonderland deck that you could potentially build. This is a green card with 2 ink cost, 3 attack, 2 defense. Look at that really whimsical kind of art. Always grinning. Storyborn. Here has a lot of story in it. Alice felt quite confused, but I don't see much ink here at all. How can the Flood still be changing the inklands? They're always changing, you know, said the cat. It would be quite a change if they didn't. Once again, referencing that mysterious story that's surrounding Disney Lorcana. Only 1 ink also. So, I put this over here. We got another 4 Dozen Eggs card. Song from Gaston. We got a Snow White card, but this one looks different than the one that we got earlier. Snow White, 2 cost, uninkable though, with 1 attack, 2 defense, pay 1 less for a 7 Dwarfs character. So this actually would come in handy, I would argue, more than the other Snow White card. Let me pull it up real quick, just to compare the two. When you play this character, remove up to 2 damage from a chosen character. Well, they both have their uses. But if you're trying to just aggro the heck out of your deck, this would definitely be a card to do it with. Put this here. We got Prince Charming, a Dreamborn character, 4 ink cost with 3 attack and 3 defense. He searched across the... Okay, something is definitely up with these storylines. He searched across the Inklands for the young woman who's stolen his heart at the ball, only to find more mysteries. What is going on in Disney Lorcana, people? This character comes with 3 lore. Very impressive, very powerful if you're trying to use him for lore. We got another Queen card. This is a non-shiny one. So just to compare, we got the shiny version of this card right here. Shiny! This one is not. This is just a normal card. But same, Floodborn, Villainous Queen, Evil Queen. You can use that for shift. And we got a shiny version of the Heir of Agrabah. Okay, I didn't use that one. And honestly, it's probably in this deck already, but this is the shiny version of that card. It only costs 1 ink to play it. All right. So that's our 1, 2, 3, our third booster pack. Let's move on to our fourth. And I would like to even point out, we still have yet to open another one of these starter decks. And it's not even the same color. For those of you that want to know, it'll be Amethyst and Steel, has on the cover Merlin and Tiana. So tune in if you still want to see that. I'll be going over this pretty soon. As soon as I get through these decks right here. So, opening up this deck. Here we go. Alright, I'm not going to let you see it. I'm not going to let you see it. So instead, what I'll do, put this cover card right here. Alright, let's do it. I'll put this right here, actually. Yeah. Or, hold on. Sorry, stand by. Just trying to get some organization going. All right, let's do it. Ready. Okay. We got a purple croquet mallet from Wonderland. 1 cost to play. Banish this item. Chosen character gains rush this turn. They can challenge the turn they're played. On the artwork, you can obviously see Alice playing croquet in the Queen's Gardens. Let me focus up that camera for you so you can see it. 1 cost to play. Once again, uninkable, so you cannot use this card as a resource at the beginning. You can't ink it. We got Fidget, Radigan's henchman from Great Mouse Detective. Once again, amazing artwork. Looks more of like a warrior, kind of like a Batman villain, if I can so say. But like, it's probably just because he's a bat. A lot of shattered glass in the background, reminiscent of the Great Mouse Detective scene that terrified me as a child, if I'm being perfectly honest. But 3 ink cost, 3 attack, 2 defense, and this character is evasive. So only characters with evasive can challenge this character. You got 1 ink from him. Okay, so put you here. We got Flynn Rider, a green. Focus. So I actually run Flynn Rider in another deck that I have, but he costs 2, comes with 2 lore, but it seems like this one just comes in a little bit cheaper. 1 ink, 1 attack, 3 defense. I love a good fan club, but they could at least try to get the nose right. Next up, we got another Heir of Agrabah Jasmine card. We got another Happy card. Okay, here we go. We got a Chief Benja from Raya and the Last Dragon. Guardian of the Dragon Gem. 3 ink cost, 2 attack, 3 defense. Whenever you play this character, banish a chosen item. And he comes with 2 lore. Not a bad card. Not a bad card at all. We got another Talkative Puppet Pinocchio card. We got a Mother Gothel. Looks like an old Mother Gothel, too. Right after the end of Tangled. Right at the end of Tangled, I should say. 2 attack. I keep making that mistake. 2 ink cost. 3 attack, 4 defense. This character enters play with 3 damage. So you're going to need to actually get the damage off of her. That's very interesting. It only costs 1 damage to really kill her. So that'll be really, really interesting. 1 ink as well. So you want to heal her? If you want to heal and probably use a lot of the other cards that you can draw a card from healing, this character would probably come in handy a lot. So, got Mother Gothel here. We got Mouse Armor. Mouse Armor is from Series 1, right? No? Mouse Armor was from Series 1, wasn't it? No, wow, okay, so Mouse Armor is new. I am mistaken. I thought this was coming in from Series 1, but it's not. This is actually a brand new card from Series 2. Once again, just so you know, 2 ink cost to play. Cannot be used as a resource. If you exert this, chosen character gets a resist 1 until the start of your next turn, so any damage dealt to them is reduced by 1. Built by the tiniest of hands for the bravest of hearts. Oh, by the way, shout out Mickey Mouse. His birthday is today. Happy birthday, Mickey. I'm gonna probably say that if I find some other Mickey Mouse cards in here as well. We got Madam Mim from Sword in the Stone, and she's a fox in this. 3 defense, 3 ink cost, 4 attack, 3 defense. Whenever you play this character, banish her or return another chosen character of yours to your hand. And they have Rush on here, so that's probably what this card is used for. If you're playing this, it's probably going to just be used to attack your opponent's other cards, if you should so choose. We got a Dragon Gem from Raya and the Last Dragon. Okay, once again, an uninkable card. Can't use it as a resource. But for 3 ink, you can return a character card with support from your discard to your hand. I'm guessing it references Raya and the Last Dragon when they use the Dragon Gem to bring back Sisu. So, going into the next card. Ooh, another Madam Mim card. This time it's a snake. That's actually very interesting considering the past 2 shiny cards that we've gotten have been snake cards, but this time it's a Madam Mim. Cost is 2 for ink. 3 attack, 3 damage. Wait, no, 3 attack, 3 defense. Whenever you play this character, banish her, return another chosen character of yours to your hand, and has 1 ink. So, there we go. Okay, here we go. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. Booster pack number 4. Moving on to booster pack number 5. This one will be the first Raya that we're going to be opening today. Here we go. Hide that. Ooh, okay. Here we go. Boom. Whoa. This is a card that I really wanted. I think it's a card that a lot of people wanted, actually. Winnie the Pooh, Honey Wizard, 5 cost, 5 attack, 5 defense, absolute tank. And the lore count is not that bad either. He always felt a kinship with Honey. They were both golden and sweet and likely to end up in sticky situations. The art is just absolutely amazing. Moving on. We got Felicia, bye Felicia, from Great Mouse Detective. Only 1 ink cost, 3 attack, 1 defense. But this character is reckless, which means they can't quest, must challenge each turn if able. So if you play this card, say if you're second player, if you want to just boom right at them, definitely use this card. We got a Queen of Hearts, uninkable, can't use it for a resource, but 2 ink cost, 1 attack, 2 defense. When you play this character, deal a damage to chosen damaged opposing character. 2 defense. 2 defense? Are you serious? I mean, true, there is 2 defense, but they got 2 lore. Oh my goodness, this is adorable. We got James from Princess and the Frog there, talking to his daughter Tiana when she was a child. Looks like 4 ink to play. Whenever this character is banished, put this card into your inkwell face down and exerted. So 3 attack, 3 defense, 2 lore. So that's very powerful. I think you could do more damage than, say, the Grammatala card. Oh, that's awesome. We got a Eudora card right afterwards. So we got both parents of Tiana. 5 ink cost, 1 attack, 9 defense. Wow, this is a very high defense, by the way. And only 2... We get a close-up. We got 2 ink on that, so she can last a couple turns if played correctly. Put you here. We got Last Cannon item. 1 cost to play from Mulan. Oh, man, this is awesome. Look at that. So cool. For 1 ink, you banish this item and a chosen character gains Challenger +3 this turn. That means they get +3 attack stats while they're challenging. one shot can change everything. Reminds me of, I'm not going to say what actually it reminds me of because it's not Disney related. Okay, we got Ring the Bell. It's an action card. Once again, themed after Great Mouse Detective. For 3 ink cost, banish a chosen damaged character. And you can see Felicia, who we actually unboxed not too long ago, right there in the corner. You can see Radigan's hand right here as well. Right there. Boom. There we go. Next card. Got another Fang Crossbow. Another Nana. Whoa, we got a Arthur, Wizard's Apprentice, Dreamborn. Look at that art. It's awesome. Uninkable, so you can't use it as a resource. 1 attack, 3 defense. Whenever this character quests, return another chosen character of yours to your hand to gain 2 lore. And for 1 lore as well. Wow, this is wow, this is awesome. Lady Tremaine, Imperious Queen, Floodborn character, but if you don't want to shift it for 4, you can pay 6 ink to play this character. 3 attack, 4 damage. When you play this character, each opponent chooses and banishes one of their characters. So that doesn't just mean your character, that means the opposing character as well. You have 2 ink that you can use for that. Check this out. The 12th rule of villainy: if you don't have a throne, take one. Awesome. I like how Lucifer is just chilling there. I don't know if you see it, just chilling there and cheesing. Stupid cat. All right, here we go. See what we got. Boom. Oh, we got a chip. We got a shiny chip card. 1 to pay to play. Got 2 attack, 2 defense, and 1 lore, but it's a shiny card. And look how adorable he looks as well. So if you want to run a Beauty and the Beast deck, put this card into your hand. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was our fifth booster pack. We got another not evil queen. We got another Queen of Hearts to do this. Let's do it. All right, are you ready? You ready? I'm ready. Let's do it. Boom. Got another Jiminy Cricket card. We got Boone from Raya and the Last Dragon, the Kanji King, and we got 2 cost in the corner, 2 attack, 3 defense. If you see any hungry faces, send them my way. He comes with 1 lore, Precocious Entrepreneur. I like that. Should have you know what it should have is a captain on here or something. I think that would be kind of cool to have. He's holding just that bowl. You know what? Actually, now that I'm looking at it, it could be argued that he's sailing on that flood that we've been hearing about throughout these cards of Disney Lorcana. It could be possible. You never know. Put him right here. Got another Verona from Raya and the Last Dragon as well. Got another Cruella de Vil. Another Sleepy, so we're starting to get more of those repeat cards. We got a Hercules in training. So if you see it, obviously it's coming in from Phil's song of the movie Hercules. That's awesome. Hercules hero in training. 2 ink to play, 2 attack, 3 defense. Look at the quote. No need to call IXII. If you don't know, that's Roman numerals for 911. Very clever. And of course, 1 lore you can earn if you decide to quest this character. Got another Binding Contract card. We got a mini card, Surfing Mini. Let's go. A little Figaro on the tip of the board. 3 cost to play, 1 attack, 3 defense, and this character is evasive. One of the most powerful abilities, I would argue, in the game. This goes in the top 10 most fun things. So 2 lore, and once again, they might be surfing the flood that we've been hearing so much about in the game. So we'll put this here. We got Lawrence from Princess and the Frog. I didn't even know he was going to be in Chapter 2, but here we go. We're seeing him right now. He's holding the crown for 3 ink cost. You can play him. 0 attack and 4 defense. But while this character has no damage, he gets +4 attack. That's interesting. 2 lore. Here's what I find interesting as well. In this new world, the crown would finally be his. Probably referencing the new world created by the flood. Wait, jealous manservant. Dang. That's kind of messed up, actually, that they put Lawrence as a jealous manservant. That's messed up. Oh, we got Tuk Tuk from Raya and the Last Dragon. Look how adorable he looks. 4 ink cost. Can't be inked, though. Can't be used as a resource. 4 attack, 5 damage, and a reckless card. So you can just come out and attack with Tuk Tuk right off the bat. Very powerful card. Would come in handy, no doubt. Now we got Goofy, Night for a Day. Whoa. Whoa. This card is straight beefing. 10 attack, 10 defense. The cost is pretty up there too, though. 9 for 9 ink cost. But check out the actual lore. There's 4 lore right here. And look again at those stats, people. That is huge. It's a banner day for Sir Goofy, who is steeled to prove his mettle against anyone courting trouble, joust in case. This is awesome. I mean, look, you would probably need to run this with probably like a purple deck, probably a blue deck, something to get your resources up there as quickly as you possibly can in order to play this card. But this is absolutely crazy. Once again, I want people to know 10 attack, 10 defense, and 4 lore. Crazy, absolutely insane. And for our last card, Sardine Can. Okay, shiny card. 4, we haven't seen this card either, so that's kind of cool. We got 4 ink cost. It's an item can. Well, it's an item, Sardine Can. Coming in from the Rescuers. Orville probably wears it on his back to carry Bernard and Bianca. Flight Cabin, your exerted characters gain ward. Opponents can't choose them except to challenge. Okay. Flight 3759 boarding now. Let's go get that lore, Orville. Okay. So there we go. Again, man, this card was definitely the MVP of that pack. This is an insane card. Man, if I ever face this in an actual game, it will not be easy to go up against. This is crazy. Okay, so for our last booster pack of Floodborn, we're going to look at this Raya. Open it up, see what we got. I think I'm getting better at opening these too, a lot quicker. Boom, just like that. Super quick. And boom, ready, set, let's do it. Legend of the Sword in the Stone. It's a song. Man, I might need to watch Sword in the Stone again because I do not remember this song, but can play that for 2 ink. A character with cost 2 or more can sing this song as well. Chosen character gains Challenger +3 this turn. So they get 3 damage attack points while they're challenging. We got a mini Raya, like baby Raya. Don't die. So for 3 ink points, you can play this character for 2 attack, 3 damage. During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, ready this character. She can't quest for the rest of this turn. So, you want to repeat that during your turn, whenever a character, this character, banishes another character in a challenge, ready this character. So that's pretty impressive. So you can just keep just damaging people with this card if you so choose. We got Ray from Princess and the Frog. Oh, this is a cool card. We got 5 to play it. 3 attack, 3 damage, and evasive. Once again, another very powerful card if you play it correctly, because he has 3 lore and he's evasive. So each turn, if the other player doesn't have an evasive card, sorry, you can't challenge. He can just keep questing, get you those points, get you that lore real quick. You'll be at 20 in no time. Next card, got another Popsicle. We got another Painting the Roses Red. Got another Let the Storm Rage On. Got a Blue Fairy. Okay. New card. Here we go from Pinocchio. 2 ink cost. 1 attack, 1 damage. Look at that art, people. I do not want to understate the art. It is absolutely stunning each and every time. This character is also evasive. Whenever you play a Floodborn character, draw a card. All right. Another card. Oh, here we go. Here's the Sword in the Stone itself. If you play this for 1 ink, by the way, you can exert it for 2 ink when you're actually playing it. And the chosen character gets +1 attack this turn for each damage on them. That's actually very impressive. So if they have like 3, say if they have 3 damage on them, play this card and you get like +3 damage, I guess. Hey, we got Pacha. Let's go. Pacha, of course, the hero, one of the heroes that's in Emperor's New Groove. For 6 ink cost, you can play him. 4 attack, 8 damage, 2 lore. So once again, another tank. Absolutely incredible. We got another dinner bell. Wow, look at this card. A Floodborn Beast, 5, count it, 5 ink cost. But you can play this in shift mode for 3 on any of your beast characters. 3 attack, 5 damage. At the start of your turn, if this character has no damage, draw a card. Otherwise, he gets +4 damage this turn. Okay, so this is at the start of your turn. This is an absolutely beefin' character. A lot of these cards are beefin' for real. So you got 2 lore on that card. And it seems like this is the last card. So let it be a good one. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, reveal. All right, we got another Let the Storm Rage On, but this time it's a shiny one. Okay, not bad, not bad. All right, here we go. So these are all of the cards that we just opened up right here in these booster packs here. Not bad. But we have yet to open this next one right here. So let's put these cards to the side. Let me intermission right here to kind of just get these out of the way. But these cards, if you decide to run I think is geared towards a lot more, you know, gimmicky, I would say. Because you have a lot of, say, Snow White and the Seven Dwarves cards. You have a lot of Wonderland cards like this. One thing I'm definitely interested in, though, they included like a few Series 1 cards in here, which I'm really, really confused by. You can also run some new Winnie the Pooh cards, which wasn't available in the first. Actually, I take that back. There was a Tigger card in Chapter 1, but now we have Christopher Robin. We have Winnie the Pooh here as well. You can run those cards if you just so choose. Loading up on some more Seven Dwarves cards here. Here's Dopey. Honestly, the most adorable of the Seven Dwarves cards, in my humble opinion. Here's the Snow White cards. Here and here. If you're wondering why I didn't pick up these cards either on the side. Actually, hold on. Let me see if I accidentally put that. Yeah, nope, we're good. All right. Yeah, we're good. So I have these cards separated because these are all Series 1 cards. I'm going to put this one in the center because it's a blue, but it's also a shiny. So very impressive. So these are all a yellow, I think. Yep. Here's Gaston, another movie that is themed after a deck. If you want to build a Beauty and the Beast deck, there's a lot of cards in Chapter 2 of Rise of the Floodborn that you can use to really beef up that into a formidable deck, if you so choose. So let's put all the yellows right here. Here we got all the blues. Let me collect that. Now I gotta worry about where I'm gonna store all these. And that's not gonna be fun. That's like the least fun part about all this. I get all of this cool stuff, yeah, but now where am I gonna put it? And the popsicles, of course, from Zootopia. You got Winnie the Pooh. Nice. All right. So, I think we're ready. Move these guys over to the side here. For the next starter deck for Lorcana, Disney Lorcana Chapter 2, Rise of the Floodborn. This time it is Amethyst and Steel, featuring cover art of Merlin and Tiana from Princess and the Frog. And right here, This kind of gives you a hint of what we're about to get. We are going to be able to get, if you guys can see that, hold on. Just to see that real quick. We're going to get 3 Chip the Teacups, 2 Dr. Facilier's, 3 Hey Hey's, 3 Cusco's, 1 Madame Mim. Oh wait, we're going to get a lot of Madame Mims. So we got 1 Madame Mim, that's a fox. 3, that's a snake. We get 2 Crab Merlins, 3 Goat Merlins, a Rabbit Merlin, a Shapeshifter Merlin, a Squirrel Merlin. We get 2 of those. 2 Freezes, 2 Freezes, 2 I'm Stucks, 2 Forbidding Recluse Beast, 2 Benjas, 2 Cinderellas, Knight in Training, 2 Eli LaBeouf, nice, Big Daddy, 2 Hercules, 1 Kronk, 2 Lawrences, Jealous Manservant from Princess and the Frog, of course, 3 Galactic Heroes, Lilos, 2 Prince Eric's, 3 Prince Naveen's, a Huntsman, 2 Princes, a Tiana, 1 Tiana, Celebrating Princess, and 3 Diligent Waitress Tianas, 2 Last Cannons, and 2 Mouse Armors. So, let's do it. Open this guy up real quick. There we go. So once again, before I open these cards, which are the actual starter decks for this set here, put that in the corner so y'all know, Rise of the Floodborn is what we're talking about today. Once again, it comes with a instruction card, instruction booklet, as well as a little paper play mat and the necessary tokens for damage and lore counter. However, this one comes with a little bit of a twist. Obviously, it's geared more and themed more after the ink, as you can kind of tell from this playmat here. It's definitely darker in tone and darker in its aesthetic. So put that to the side for right now. What do y'all want to do? Do you want to start with the actual cards, or do you want to start with the booster pack? Let's start with the actual cards. Ah, dumb wax paper. Come on. Open. Okay, I'm just gonna tear it off. Screw it, why not? All right, here we go. Curry. Okay. All right, right off the bat, we got our shiny cards. So we got our Merlin Shapeshifter, which we did get originally before. Once again as a reminder, 4 ink cost to play, 1 attack, 5 defense, with a lore as well. Whenever one of your other characters is returned to your hand from play, this character gains a lore. So instead of just questing for 1 lore, let's say you have a character that you just returned back into your hand, gets 2 lore. So this character, get that ready. This character, we did get a non-shiny version. This is the shiny version, so put that here. We got Tiana, not Shapeshifter. We got Tiana, Celebrating Princess. We did get another one of these cards as a non-shiny as well. 4 ink cost to play, but this time it is uninkable. You cannot use it as a resource at the start of your turn. 1 attack, 4 defense, resist +2, so damage dealt to this character is reduced by 2. While this character is exerted and has no cards in your hand, opponents can't play actions. Sorry. So again, we got this card, but as a regular and not as a shiny. We did get Chip the Teacup already. We did, but it was a shiny card, so not bad. We're going to get a few of these chip cards. Wow, those look so cute. We got a Dr. Facilier. Once again, they have a lot of these cards in purple specifically, which I find very interesting. Plus, it has 4 attack. I keep making that mistake. 4 ink cost, 4 attack, 2 damage, and it's evasive. So, unless you have another card that is also evasive, can't attack this card. Very powerful ability. Only 1 lore that you can quest for with this character. He's going to be joining his brothers, which are like, there's like 3 other Dr. Facilier cards in the purple Disney Lorcana deck as well from Chapter 1. we got Hey Hey. He's looking pretty cool, actually. This Hey Hey looks pretty sick. 2, whoa. Whoa. You see that? A little hidden Mickey in the corner. It's kind of cool. Very impressive. Oh, wow. If you look even closer, I don't know if you could see that. There's like a bit of like that tribal tattoo design across Hey Hey's wings. Very, very detailed. I really like this card. You get for 2 cost of ink. I almost said it again. 2 cost ink for 2 attack, 1 defense. Whenever this character is banished in a challenge, return this card to your hand. Power, beauty, Hey Hey. That's pretty funny. All right, so this is probably gonna be one of my favorite art designs. I'll be honest. Just look at that. It's not only funny, but like once you start looking into the details, it's pretty cool looking. So we got another Hey Hey. We got another Cusco Wanted Llama. We did get this one earlier, so let's just put this one here. We got another Fox Madam Mim. And another Snake Madam Mim as well. We're gonna have a couple of these ones, so let's just move these ones. All right, here we go. This is a new card we haven't seen before. We got Merlin as a crab. 3 ink to play, 3 attack, 3 damage. Whenever you play this character and when he leaves play, chosen character gains Challenger +3 this turn. Interesting, so they get +3 attack while challenging. And 1 ink, by the way. We got another Crab Merlin. Here's the Goat Merlins. So, 4 ink cost to play, 4 attack, 3 damage. When you play this character and when he leaves play, gain a lore. Alright. Oh, I just realized you just gain a lore automatically. That's actually very useful. And he only has 1 lore that he can quest for. Here's another Goat Merlin and another Goat Merlin. So we're gonna all have 3. Here's that Rabbit Merlin we're looking for. Hop Hippity. Wait, no. Hoppity Hip is what the ability is called here. Uninkable. For 4 ink, you can use it. 2 attack, 3 damage. When you play this character and when he leaves play, draw a card. And here it is also quest worthy for 1 lore. Here's Squirrel Merlin. For 2 ink, you can play this card. 2 attack, 1 damage. When you play this character and when he leaves play, look at the top card of your deck. Put it on either the top or bottom of your deck. Okay, 1 ink as well. Got another Squirrel Merlin and a Freeze. I'm gonna put this to the side because Freeze actually comes from a past Chapter 1 deck. So we're gonna put this to the side over here. Chapter 1 are all over her. Let me move this. Put this right here. Yeah, that works. Another Freeze card. This one's funny. We got I'm Stuck featuring Winnie the Pooh. 1 ink cost. Chosen exerted character can't ready at the start of their next turn. Oh, bother. Not again. Little Winnie the Pooh is stuck in the hole. That's funny. Okay, we got another I'm Stuck action card. What the heck? Yo, this... Oh, wow. This artwork is crazy. We got, like, Beast as a gargoyle on his castle. 4 ink cost to play. 3 attack. 4 damage. When you play this character, deal a damage to a chosen character already. You are not welcome here. That's awesome. That is absolutely menacing also to look at. Wow. It's crazy. Put that here. We got another Beast card. Ooh, got another Benja card. Got 2 other Benja cards. Oh, we got Cinderella Knight in Training. 2 ink cost to play, 2 attack, 2 damage. When you play this character, draw a card, then choose and discard a card. Nice. So now Cinderella's not just a princess that lost her Gucci shoes. She's also a fighter. She got 1 of these on the side as well. 1 lore that you can earn if you decide to quest her. Got another one. Got Big Daddy from Princess and the Frog. 4 ink to play. Oop, focus up. 4 ink to play, 2 attack, 5 damage, and 2 ink you can earn. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't suppose y'all could whip up some more magical beignets with them ink. I don't know why my Big Daddy LaBeouf voice is the freaking KFC guy, but it just is. That's weird. I don't suppose y'all could whip up some more magical beignets with them ink casters. That's funny. Alright, that's Big Daddy LaBeouf. We'll put him here. Another Big Daddy LaBeouf. Another Hercules hero in training. And yet another Hercules hero in training. Here we got Kronk. Oh, my man from Emperor's New Groove and Kronk's New Groove. A sequel not a lot of people know about. But for 6 ink, you can play this character. 4 attack, 5 damage, and he's in his Junior Chipmunk outfit, which is basically his like Boy Scouts of America type thing. Resist +1, so any damage dealt to this character is reduced by 1. During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, deal damage to another chosen character. Very useful card. Very interesting. Awesome. Here we got another Lawrence Jealous Manservant card. We got 2 of them, so you got there. We got, I think 1, 2, 3 of these Galactic Hero Lilos, which actually come from Chapter 1. So we're just going to put these to the side. And Prince Eric as well. This also comes from Chapter 1, so we're just going to put these to the side as well. Here's a new one, Prince Naveen, Penniless Royal. Dang, y'all didn't have to put my man's financial information out like that. But he's in his New Orleans look. Looking chill, just strolling, enjoying life. 3 ink to pay for him, to play him. Yep. 4 attack, 3 damage. That's Prince Naveen. Oh, also 1 lore that you can get if you just decide to quest him. So that's cool. Got another Prince Naveen here, and yet another Prince Naveen. So let me focus up on that. Here's another Prince Naveen. Here's the Huntsman from Snow White. Reluctant Enforcer, you got 2 ink to pay for him. 1 attack, 1 damage. Change of Heart. Whenever this character quests, draw a card, then choose and discard a card. And for 2 ink, that's not bad. That's not a bad deal at all. And for such a low-cost character, that's not bad. So let's put you over here. And I find, hold on, I gotta bring this back out. So one of the great things I like about Disney Lorcana is their ability to take their cards and their actions and their characters, gear it towards the role in the movies. So obviously, for such a low attack and a low damage, but a cheap character, the Huntsman is supposed to be played relatively early in the game, make an appearance, and then hopefully, if like the tactic calls for it, is gone. Like, just completely gone. Not unlike his role in the movie. So I just find that funny. Kind of a cool little game mechanic as well. We got the Prince from Snow White. Prince Florian, if you're a Disney freak. 3 ink cost to play him. 1 damage. 3 defense. And a bodyguard. So you can play this character exerted. He's vulnerable, but that means that he must be attacked first. If nobody else is on the board that can be attacked. Resist +1, so damage dealt to this character is reduced by 1. So already on top of that bodyguard ability, very, very interesting card to be playing. Also comes with 2 lore, so there you go. We got another Prince. And we got a Tiana holding entire trays of beignets. Working lady. Let's go, girl. So Tiana, Diligent Waitress. For only 1 ink cost, you can play this character. 1 damage, 3 defense, and 1 lore that she can get if you quest her. My place is going to be special. With great food to fill people's bellies and hot jazz to feed their souls. I like this card. Again, the artwork is nothing to scoff at. This is very, very highly detailed and very amazing to look at. It's crazy. Okay, here's another Tiana. Oh! Once again, to remind folks, Rise of the Floodborn, which means that if you have a Floodborn character, this is not a Floodborn character. Let's just say that you have a Floodborn character, you can play it on top of on top of characters that you've already have that have the same name. So let's just say, for example, this Tiana character was a Floodborn. It's a Dreamborn, but that's all right. You can shift it, it was what the ability is called, onto this Tiana for, let's say it's like 2 points, 2 ink cost less than what you would usually pay. So just a reference, just to remind you, that's what this whole next chapter is about. We got another last cannon and another last cannon and 2 mouse armors. Once again, I just wanted to shout out Mickey Mouse because today is his birthday. So happy birthday, Mickey. All right, we'll put this over here. Let's get right into our booster pack that came with our starter deck. Also, just a bonus, I think, whenever you get a starter deck. Boom. Put that in front so we get the whole reveal. Let's get it. Boom. All right, we got another Mulan soldier in training. I'm definitely going to be using this in my future deck. We got Arthur, trained swordsman. Look at him walking out like a boss with the sword, with Excalibur from the stone. 4 ink cost to play, 4 attack, 3 damage, and 2 lore that you can get if you quest them. It's not just fancy horses and swinging a sword around, you know. A true master must use his brain as well as his blade. Wise words from the wizard Merlin. Amazing artwork. I just love how cool Arthur looks in this. It's so sick. Looking like he just finished a quest or he's going into a quest. He's very confident looking. Oh, we got another Basil of Baker Street, the Great Mouse Detective, but this is actually a different looking card. Looks like he's investigating of something, but support this time. He's a support class and 2 ink cost, 2 attack, 2 damage. What an ingenious device. If its light is refracted through these, then its images resolve somewhere else. So I don't know if the story of Lorcana is that they need to build something to contain the flood, or maybe they did build something that broke and it made the flood. Something. But it just references all throughout this chapter. Something is going on, except you don't really know what it is for sure. Regardless, this is Basil of Baker Street. Next card. Ooh, okay. We have a Rapunzel. Rapunzel Sunshine. We got 2 ink. Or 2... What is this called? Yeah, 2 ink cost to play. 1 attack, 4 damage. And if you exert it, remove up to 2 damage from a chosen character. Very useful. Especially if you had the Mother Gothel card we had earlier. I think just remove that because she can start for like... I think it was like 3 damage she starts out if you enter into play. But hey, this character will get rid of that. So I really like the artwork again on it. It looks like she's actually controlling the lanterns. If you notice, that's pretty cool. We got another Dr. Facilier. Let's actually put Dr. Facilier over here with his other brothers. We got another Jafar Royal Vizier card. I was really gawking at this artwork because it looks really, really cool. So let's just put him over here. We got another Nick Wilde card. A You Can Fly card, which is an action song combo card. It looks like they're flying around the Great Illuminary or something, which is absolutely magical looking. Is 2 ink cost to play, but a character with cost 2 or more can sing it for free. Chosen character gains evasive until the start of your next turn. So you can play this card if you want one of your cards or characters to gain evasive. Once again, that means they cannot be attacked unless it's by another evasive character. So a very powerful card here. Oh my gosh. Wreck-It Ralph has entered Disney Lorcana. I did not know that he was going to be in this. That's awesome. Uninkable, which means he can't be used as a resource, but 2 cost to play, pick a fight action. A chosen character can challenge ready characters this turn. So, doesn't matter if you're exerted, like so, or you're upright, which means that you're not vulnerable. Doesn't matter. If you play this card, a chosen character of yours can challenge a chosen character that is ready up on the opponent's side. So, a very useful card, and I love that Wreck-It Ralph is officially in Disney Lorcana. Very, very cool. We got Little John from Robin Hood. A cool thing about this is that his buddy, Robin Hood himself, was actually in Chapter 1, so to include his best friend Little John is crazy cool. We have 6 ink, 6 ink cost to play, 6 attack, 6 damage. And what's the rush, Rob? Take a load off. There's plenty of time to go looking for lore lost in that crazy ink. So maybe that's the story of Lorcana, is that whenever you're questing, you're actually looking for lore that's been lost in the flood. The flood, of course, is just all ink. So maybe that's the story of Lorcana. Either way, two quests for Little John here. We get another Merlin Rabbit and a shiny Snow White card. All right, not bad, not a bad loadout, people. So we got all of these, which reminds me, if you notice right here, we got all of these Series 1 cards. And I would like to point out that yes, while Rise of the Floodborn just released today, just dropped today, that is not the only thing that got released. The reprint of Chapter 1 was also released today, which means more Chapter 1 bonus packs. So I'm going to open these up real quick, see what we got, because I absolutely just love opening these. And on top of that, I'm trying to build some decks from Chapter 1 as well. So let's get into it. Chapter 1. Open this. Oh, also, just real quick, show you the comparison. This is the cover for Rise of the Floodborn. This is the first chapter, but obviously Rise of the Floodborn has taken a much darker tone, as evidenced by the packaging, first off, for Disney Lorcana versus the first chapter. This is obviously black. It's not just Evil Queen either. It's also Raya and the Beast here. All black packaging. While Disney Lorcana, the first chapter, had more of a dark purple, dark bluish hue to it, kind of more of a regal type of color. But Disney Lorcana Chapter 2 is obviously doing more of a darker tone. So put this to the side here, slip this in front, and let's get ready. All right, we got a Pongo. And we put this over to the side here. We got a Pongo, got a Simba, got a Wardrobe. And by the way, for those watching, I'm not going to be reviewing these the Series 1 cards because we've already been through these. This isn't the new ones that just dropped. However, I am looking for specific cards in these decks. So we got an Aladdin, Prince Ali, Self-Appointed Mentor Merlin, got Tinkerbell, Tiny Tactician, One Jump Ahead, Action Song. Got a LeFou. I've been getting a lot of these guys. Got a Frying Pan. Got Lady Tremaine. Got a Maleficent. Got a Shiny Mini. Okay, I see you. So put you all over here. And let's move on to our next deck. Hopefully I can get some shinies from here, and I can add that to my collection. So let's put all of the things over here. Oh no, I already revealed it. No, it's okay. Just slip that here. Nothing happened. Nothing happened at all. All right, we got a Dinglehopper. It's whatever. We got an Archimedes, kind of basic at this point. Got a Tinkerbell, very powerful card, has helped me out in a pinch a couple times, so very useful card. Got another Self-Appointed Mentor Merlin. Got a Red Gaston. Another Tiny Tactician Tinkerbell. I've been seeing a lot of these cards. It's one of those cards that just keep on popping up. Kind of annoying, but that's all right. Got a Shield of Virtue. Very useful. Mother Knows Best. Saved my butt a lot. Basically, return chosen character to their player's hand. So if you save this card, let's say somebody has high tier cards such as like a Rogue Aladdin. Boom. Play this card, return it to their character's hand. Oh, sorry, can't use it. Got a Befuddle. Been hating on this card because really, because it basically return chosen character's item with cost 2 or less to their player's hand. If you're trying to set up an offense early on in the game with your low tier cards, with your low cost cards, and you got this card, can throw a wrench in your plans real quick. Oh, snap. We got a Floodborn Captain Hook. Haven't been seeing this in a while. Nice. Once again, Rise of the Floodborn just came out today, And this is a Series 1 card, yes, but it's an example of what one of these Floodborns can look like. This is obviously a Captain Hook that has those happy thoughts. Yay! Or he's actually stolen Tinkerbell's cards. Either way, not a Captain Hook you'd want to face. But not only do their attacks get boosted, their defense gets boosted, and they have some very cool abilities on top of. They can be cheaper if you play them on top of an already existing card that you have already in play with the same name. Ooh, Genie on the Job, one of my favorite cards. Not only is he evasive, so he can't be attacked unless you have another evasive card in play, but much like Mother Knows Best, this Genie card can bounce another character in another character's hand away, so that's very useful. And a shiny Mother Knows Best card. Hey, I was just talking about this card. Not bad, not a bad one. But still, some of these are very basic, and so I'm looking to see if I could find, say, like some of the rarer cards, maybe even some of the alternate art cards, or, you know what, maybe even some Series 1 yellow Rapunzel cards. Those are very useful. But this will be the last deck of the day, people, so come on, let's get some clutch cards going, something really, really good. Otherwise, I'm probably going to need to burn the rest of these cards. I'm just kidding. JK. Alright, here we go. Put these here. And whoop. Flip. Let's get it. Okay, we got a Pumbaa. Got a Maleficent. Alright. Got a Peter Pan. I've used this in tandem with that Tinkerbell we saw earlier, the green one, the evasive one. Very useful, but this one is focused more on attack, which is why it's cheaper. We got another Phil. Been seeing a lot of Phils lately, so let's put them to the side. Got a mini, I repeat, non-shiny, but we did get a shiny version of her earlier in the day. Got a Cerberus, very powerful card if you're running a steel deck. 5 ink to play, 5 attack, 6 damage. And I just love the art on this, very menacing. Plus, he's from one of my favorite Disney movies. Hercules, by the way. Another Hercules card. Eye of the Fates. Maximus. I don't know. This card's kind of whatever. Smash card. Very annoying if you're playing against this card, but very useful if you have a... Okay, here we go. Once again, Dr. Facilier is a very useful card in this form. Floodborn. So again, Rise of the Floodborns Chapter 2. If you have a lot of Dr. Faciliers in your deck, such as this one, this is the Series 2, Chapter 2 that just came out. However, if you decide to, you can play this card on top of it like so for only 5 ink, as opposed to the 7 ink that it costs to just play them outright. Plus, look at this, 3 lore. I would like to point out the ability real quick. Whenever one of your other characters is banished in a challenge, just return that character in your hand. That's what he does. It's very useful. But he's very annoying to play against. I would just like to point that out. So, not bad at all. We got another LeFou. And finally, drum roll, last card of the day. Let it be a good one. Yeah, it's just a Pumbaa. Dang it! Alright. So kind of just some basic cards as opposed to some of the useful ones I was hoping we would be getting from Series 1. But hey, that's Disney Lorcana, people. Celebrating Disney Lorcana Chapter 2. Rise of the Floodborn. These are some of the new cards. Definitely one of my favorite cards that entered play is this Hey Hey card. Just amazing detail on this card. And of course, this isn't even half of the cards that are in this series. There's like 204 other cards, and we didn't even see the starter deck for, what was like red and green, I think. So that still needs to be seen, still remains to be seen. But amazing cards that you can honestly just do a lot of damage with if you decide to enter that into play on your friends, or if you're in a league, if you're going into tournaments. A lot of these cards, if you add them into your deck, can do a lot of damage or collect a lot of lore, whatever you're using, whatever you're looking to use them for. Very useful cards. But other than that, I guess there's nothing else to say. But one more time, just to see them. We got the dice. Got the deck boxes of Disney Lorcana Chapter 2. 80 cards. Wow, that's a lot. So, Sisu and Mulan here. Want to use that for that? You can. Just to show you, for a reference, this is what the Chapter 1 deck box looks like. This is the Captain Hook variation. It's got a little wear and tear on the sides, but that's okay. But again, that's Disney Lorcana. Chapter 2 just dropped, Rise of the Floodborn. So yeah, thanks for joining me, you guys. Once again, happy birthday, Mickey. It's his birthday today, so just go celebrate Mickey, y'all. And keep dreaming, keep believing. So, see y'all.